Hi, I'm Father Ray Kemp at Georgetown University. I am a member of the adjunct faculty of the theology department, and I work in the Office of Community Engagement. And I've been asked by the wonderful Rabbi, Shalom, dear Rabbi, to do a little recorded message, a little inspirational message in these difficult days. I prefer to look at them as fun days. I want to say that I want to wish you peace, shalom, in keeping with what the rabbi wishes us all the time. I want you to know that you're not alone. I want you to know that we at Georgetown are thinking about you, all of you, the ones we know, the ones we don't know, the ones we would love to get to know in person and in virtually. I want us to understand that peace is something that we come to experience in a variety of ways, from inside and from outside, from looking around at these wonders, nature in these days and times, and from inside when we know that, you know what, we really are all right. We can make it through this. Thomas Aquinas called these peace and the whole notion of the good virtues, and they show up in a variety of ways, and peace would be a virtue. Virtues he calls habits of the heart. And so, what habits of the heart are you in touch with this day and time? I want to suggest to you that faith, very important in these times. A good sense of hope that we're going to deal with the two viruses that I think are in front of us. Love, but also there's prudence. And one of the virtues is justice and fortitude and temperance. I think that's all part of a good Jesuit education. And I think what you and I want to get back to is coming to know what justice is about. In the wake of the death of George Floyd by a police officer who held his knee on his neck for 8 minutes and 45 seconds, around the globe, people are in touch one with another. And there's a great movement to say this has got to stop. This virus of racism, this virus of violence against people that we fear or distrust, it's got to stop. In every major city and in every smaller city in this country, folks like you and folks like me have been marching against violence and against racism and against discrimination and trying to build up something that is so much needed in this country today. That virtue, justice, brings peace. If we can treat one another well, we can do this. We can make a country that's really alive to the possibilities of each and every one of us. That other virus, that pandemic, that novovirus, that Corvid has enabled us to stop for a minute and check ourselves out and check our world out. Use this time well. Use it in such a way that you realize that you're part of a journey with a whole bunch of sisters and brothers, and part of a journey that you're going to continue to be on and continue to grow with as people come to understand that the only way we're ever going to have real peace is if we enable what the Hebrew Scriptures talked about in terms of justice. We've got to be right one with another and one with our creation. Blessings from Georgetown and from the hilltop. The place has never felt a little more empty than it is now, but we wish you well. Peace. Shalom.